Hello, welcome to my channel. Today, it's a very gorgeous kind of day today. Based on my hair, it's kind of very different actually. Usually I have a haircut. It seems to be very currently to plan. Like there's always something, and there's always between one after other. Okay, now um it seems to be that we're going to do all signs as a matter of fact, like who's going to be doing you versus them, or them versus you, or whatnot. If you have any live and like if you are asking me one question, go ahead. I have no idea what's wrong with the live chat on my end. But if you do consider, um, you can ask me one question. I'll give an answer. That's how that is. And it seems to be that everything seems to be okay, dandy, whatever it is. And this is how it kind of is. Now, back to my own sketch here, is that this is how it's going to be at the moment. Now, before we get started with all the signs and stuff, um, the King of Diamonds represents Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So that means that that's how that is at the moment. So these things will take time as they go along. So that's how that is. So that's how the King of Diamonds is. And if you are the Ten of Hearts, that'll be Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. All right. So it seems to be that there's something going on with that, but we're going to decide what's happening. These things will take time as they go along, but rest assured that everything will be fine, and I hope everything will be okay. So, if you have any questions or any questions, put them down uh, below under this video, or you can just ask me one question on the basically live chat, and I'll try to answer your question. I hope it will, I hope it will come on. I don't know what's wrong with live chat, but. But further ado, let's not go back with that. But that's how it is at the moment. These things will take time as they go along, and I hope they will. And the point being is that, just to let you know, is that you might see me drinking some milk, or just how that is. All right, so that's how it is. So here we go, and we will start. Remember, we're gonna be doing you versus them, and we're gonna go counterclockwise, which means we're gonna go from start to finish. So basically, the first reading that we're going to do first, because I have to put these cards over here. But anyway, we're going to start with that, and let's see what happens. All right. Basically, that is how it is, and I hope that you will enjoy this. All right. So here we go. First one is work diligently towards your goals. Sun in Capricorn. So here we go. We're going to do the first. We're going to do that, and we're going to do you versus them, or them versus you, or we're going to see how that is. So what's going on for May 14th to the 24th of 2022 for Capricorn? Is there anything that's going on for Capricorn? You versus them. Oh, that comes up. So we're going to do 2 cards here. Then we're going to do the other half. So first we have Page of Swords is upright, and we have the 3 of Pentacles upright. That's interesting. That's interesting. We have actually, that I'm going to say, is that in this reading, is that the swords represent air signs, and pentacles represents earth signs. So welcome to the table. Welcome, welcome. So in that note, because we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in this picture, then we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus in this picture as well. And it's your reading for that's kind of cool. Anyway, that's not the only way. We have this to consider. That's the opposite of 3 Pentacles. So we're going to be doing that. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. So we had the Knight of Cups is upright, and we got the 8 of Wands. See, now we have all 4 zodiac signs. This is insane. All 4 zodiac signs. That's a lot. Now, you versus them, right? If you're being you, you're being you. If you're them, you're them, right? There is a way of doing things. I always say that. It's kind of like not troubling some, but it is in a way. You guys have to take it back and forth or whatever it is. But that's how it kind of is at the moment, right? This is how it's gonna be. You can take it as it resonates to you or not. But these things will take time as they go along. You know, it's not it's not it's not being easy to be green. It's not, right? But let's not start with that. Let's figure out about the counterpart. Let's see about what you were saying in this reading, and then them versus. Yeah, going to look at that. I'm not gonna read all the cards. Like, you know what I mean. Like I'm not gonna read a small book of it, but going to see. Yeah, we're going to see you versus them. So let's say you have. I'm standing right next to you. Sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. And then for them is that I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Yeah, exactly. If you did something wrong to them, or they are being abusive to you, or if you look like at your career, you're looking at your career. But if you look at them as the 8 of Wands, it represents that they're traveling somewhere. That's very different in this reading. It's something like very ordinary. It's very different. It's very how it kind of seems very logical, but kind of like very unlogical, like very unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that. So as you can see, I'll add more stuff to this. So, um, So because it seems to be like this, and basically we're going to look at this as well. I'm not going to read it to you, but this is how it's going to be between you versus them. This is the first reading, by the way. Right, and let's see. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Exactly. Exactly. If you take it as what it says to you, it kind of like gives you a chance of you need to take a break, right? It means that for you, when it says I'm standing right next to you, that means that you're being supported. For them, it's like I'm sorry, please forgive me, which means maybe they are doing something wrong to you, or you are doing something wrong to them. It's the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. It's like those two are seems to be different. It's very different, right? And that's how it kind of is, right? These things will take time as they go along. So whatever you do, just take it as this resonates to you. Okay. Here's one. Let's see. What's the opposite of Page of Swords? The Queen of the Queen of Wands reversed. Hmm. Well, let's see. It says, now is not the time to be in the limelight. Instead, bring your energy and attention inward. Focus on your self-confidence and resilience. Reaffirm your strengths and talents within yourself. Exactly. Exactly. You're not ready to be in the spotlight. You're not ready for it. These things will take time as they go along. It seems to be impractical or practical, whatever you desire. But that's what it is. Okay, Capricorn, just do your best and everything will work out as it should be. Just have some confidence. All right? Just have some confidence. Confidence is the key for you, Capricorn. The next one is readiness for change. Sun in Aquarius, opportunity. Hmm. What's going on for Aquarius from May 14th to May 24th, 2022. Let's see. Four Cups is upright, and the Knight of Swords is upright. Interesting. Interesting. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. Okay, so that's kind of like good for you. That seems to be good. Now for them, it's quite different. But let's see. What's the opposite of the Knight of Swords? Five of Pentacles is reversed, and the Five of Cups is upright. Interesting. Yeah, there's something weird to this reading, right? There's something weird. Weird is kind of like almost like strange, but really no. But this is how it is right now. Like the Five of Pentacles is reversed. There's something wrong in that picture. The Five of Cups is upright. These things will try to take time as they go along because you have to remain that. You have to stay positive as much as you can, and that's fine by me. That's really fine. You just have to take it as what it resonates to you. So it's like you're doing the right thing. It's like the Nine of Swords represents like victory. You're having a victory lap here. You're probably having fun or something like that. But it's kind of like that, right, in a way. So these things will take time as they go along, and I know that they are. So it's not over yet. It's not really over yet. Because you have to decide about you versus them. So let's see. Life is series of choices. Choose love. So that's for you, and for them, it is not your fault. Yeah, so basically they could be taking a blame on themselves. Maybe you have to have life is series of choices and choose love. That's what it might be. That could be that. It kind of like is very different for that reading. Seems to be liking it. I don't know, but that's how that is. Let's see. Inspire passion. It says, life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired blank canvases that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reunite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you to that is sacred. So that is, it seems to be interesting for that. It's you have to look at your set new goals or turn reconnect you with all that is sacred or something like that in regards of that. And what's the opposite of the Nine of Swords? Okay, so the hangman is reversed, and that means that if it's upright, it means like restrictions. Reverse means that you're not having restrictions. But let me see what that is. The hangman reversed, it says, if you're feeling stuck and in limbo, surrender to the process. Trust that this period of pause is for your highest good. But new perspectives are becoming visible to you. Exactly. Exactly how that is. Exactly. You have to you have to have things that going around you, not you know, it's based on that. It kind of is. We definitely understand what's going on, but you need to take it as what this resonates to you. It's how what the reading is. Readings will take time as they go along. It's very reasonable with that. So it's like if you just take it as it resonates to you, then that's fine. But it's like it's just very vague at the moment. What I'm saying that is that like this reading seems to be okay, but sometimes it's kind of like strange or not. And when you try to do it between you versus them or them versus you, this is for you. Life is a series of choices and choose love. That's what this card means. And then for them it says it is not your fault. So it's like if you just take it as it goes along, you will seem to understand what's happening. Alright? That's how it is at the moment, right? That's how it kind of is. So that's how it is, alright? Just take it as it resonates to you. On to the next one. Align yourself with love and wisdom. Sun in Pisces. Higher purpose. So let's see what's going on with you. What's going on for Pisces? From May 14th to May 24th, 2022. So the Queen of Cups is reversed. And we have the Queen of Swords is reversed. That's interesting with that reading. Huh. What's the opposite of the Queen of Cups? Four of Swords reversed. And Ten of Swords reversed. There is something wrong in this picture. Why? What's What's going on, Pisces? Is there something wrong that I don't know of? Hmm. Well, there is something wrong here. There is something a bit wrong. And wrong is not correct. You know, what can I say? It's uh, it's a tough reading that I'm just trying to say here. Very tough reading. Readings are tough, you know, and they can be making you tired and all that. Anyway, the point being is that that's how it kind of is at the moment. It's kind of different. If I propose something like that. Let's see. I am standing right next to you. That's for you. And for them, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Yeah, that's what it seems to be like that. It's this reading almost seems to be like I don't know, Aquarius's reading or Capricorn's reading. It's between those two. But anyway, the point being is that that's how this reading is. This is very different. It quite is. But it's yeah, it's very different. It kind of seems like that. So let's see what's going on here. Serenity. It says the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings, emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. That's how that is. That's interesting. Hmm. It seems to be that this is like almost like a mini pause, but it's really not. Hmm. What's the opposite of the Queen of Swords? The Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, that means that. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is that when it's upright, it means you are having conflict. The Eight of Swords represents for reversed, means that you're going to break that cycle. Break the negative cycle, and you'll be fine. Okay? Because like I say, if they are feeling sorry for you and they said, I'm sorry, please forgive me, then you have to do your counterpart. Which means if they are standing right next to you, or they need to talk to you, or it kind of like goes in and out, right? That's how that is. But take it as this resonates to you, all right? Not from you, but to you, if you know what I mean. So this is how it is, okay? Just take it as it goes, because it would be go with the flow. That's what it is, right? A few more. I probably won't go through any more of the all signs, but I'm gonna do a few more and then that's it. I'll do two more and then that's it. Leap of faith. Sun in Aries. New beginnings. So what's going on from May 14th to May 24th, 2022. So Ace of Pentacles is upright. And Magician. Interesting. Yeah. Between you're between up and down, but you're not. You're really you're okay. That's not bad. What's the opposite of the Magician? So we have the Seven of Cups is upright, and we got the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's like you're between left and right. You don't know which direction you're gonna take, but by all means, you're doing what you can. You know, and it kind of is feeling like there's like almost like one direction, not the music of one direction. You know what I mean? So it's like that's how it kind of is at the moment. Like these things will take time, and look at the Ten of Cups. It reminds me that you're just sitting there, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Um, that's how that is. So it kind of is. Kind of is. So you're almost like going with the flow, almost. But not really. Not really. So, but let's see what's happening here. For you, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Right? You're doing good. You're doing good. For them, we have been together in dreams. Exactly, exactly. So it's like whatever you do, it's like when I look at the Ace of Pentacles, you're probably having a new beginning. That's fine by me. And then you're just waiting there. Like them are just waiting for you, and you are saying, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and catch you, or I don't know. But you're trying to find a way. That's how that is, right? You're trying to find a way. Finding a way is like finding to know what path you're gonna take. That's how that is, right? And that's fine, right? That's fine as it is. Listen, it says you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what is being said, but to what lies beneath the words. That's what that is. Yeah, it seems to be that you have to pay attention in order to learn something. You have to pay attention to know what you're going to do. there's always these things going around, and it kind of like is about to happen, right? So, like if you just take it as this resonates to you, it's fine by me, you know, and that's how it kind of like goes and understands the feeling and everything else, you know. What's the opposite of magician? The four of swords means rest. You're resting, and that's fine. Resting, taking a break, do your own thing. But remember, you have to listen. That's what you have to. That's what you have to do. You have to listen, pay attention, learning about someone new or not, or it just how this kind of like unfolds. But really, it's not. It's not unfolding. So it kind of is how it kind of understands how that is, and that's fine. Like yeah, that it's fine, right? So take it as this resonates to you, and then that'd be fine, right? So understand how this is, okay? But you're doing an amazing job, Aries. Just keep it up. I'll do one more. Boost self-worth and finances. Sun and Taurus. Practicalities. Right. We want to do the last one. All right. Sounds good. What's going on for Taurus? From May 14th to May 24th, 2022. So we have the Queen of Cups is upright. Ace of Pentacles. Well, you're not finding a new beginning. That's interesting. But the Queen of Cups. Okay. What's the opposite of the Queen of Cups? The Ten of Cups is upright, and Two of Pentacles is reversed. That's interesting in this reading. I don't know if you're leaping in faith, or you're not, or whatever it is. But these things will try to take time as they go along. But it seems to be that there's nothing you can do in order to be successful. And if you have to be successful, you have to do it as it resonates to you. It has to work on a different basic line. What I mean by that, you have to take it as day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year. And it kind of like is between that in and out situation, you know. And in and out, it's kind of okay, but sometimes it's not, right? And it kind of like seems to be that everything seems to be between left and right, or right to left, or middle, right, left, or something like that in that category. But really, it's not. It's really not. So you have to understand that you have everything that you wanted at the Ten of Cups. You have everything that you wanted, but you're not balancing. You're not balancing, and you're not finding a new beginning. That's kind of unacceptable. But it's like that's how that is, you know. But it's not over yet. This is not over yet. It's, so let's say about you. You have the Earth is our school. That's what it seems like for you. That seems to be like that. You're learning new things. You're doing what you can. For them, it's like tears cleanse the soul. Based on that, yes, it's you might be missing someone. You might I don't know. But it's like between you versus them. It's like they're trying to do their own best here. They're trying to have a leap of faith, or they don't, or it seems to be like that. But don't get me confused. This is a based on reading, and readings are good, and readings are not so good. But it's okay because you have to have a leap of faith. Leaping of faith is very good, you know. But you have to understand that there's no other way, right? And this reading will be good. Just take it as it goes along with you, right? And we're almost done, but not quite. Let's let's see. And let's see. Gratitude. It says life is one big continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life, instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you will start to attract prosperity and abundance. Exactly, exactly how that is. If you just take time, money will come to you, or that's how that is. So it's like if you just take it as this resonates to you, it seems that everything will be fine and be whatever it is, right? And it seems to be that. If you just take it as it goes along, it will be good, right? Just how it kind of is at the moment. And one last card. What's the opposite of the Ace of Pentacles for this last reading? The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is like, like almost like the Three of Pentacles, but Eight of Pentacles is like almost you're having your own career. I don't know if that would be your career, but let me double check. Eight of Pentacles reversed. You're focused on creating perfection, but to your determined. When you focus on every tiny detail, you lose sight of the bigger picture and why you're doing this in the first place. Know that perfection is a myth and swearing to the art of imperfection. Exactly how that is. You have to find things to do rather than having nothing to do. But you know what? If you just go with the flow and you know what's happening, even if you have gratitude, even if you know what's going around you, not going through you, or you're kind of like trying to have it as a life cycle or whatever it is. You decide of what's happening, okay? You decide of what's going to be awesome or something. And just remember that these things will take time as they go along. Okay, it's nothing personal, but the readings that I'm doing is the best as I can do for you. And you need to understand that. So just remember how that is, and before I let you go, there is this reading you just have to learn is have gratitude and know what you can do. All right, thanks.